So I did a video about this a while back, and I decided to redo it because the last one was kind of lame. Alright, here it goes. So I met this person a long time ago, but it was in intervals. We didn't officially meet until the time we started going out. One year we met, and the other we didn't, and then we did, and then we didn't. It was just like that. So the time we first met was around May. Yeah, May. And it was when I was dating this other girl at the time. And we were walking home from school, right? And being the loudmouth that I was talking all kinds of good stuff. Like, I was talking all kinds of bad mess, like calling myself a thug. And you know what? Usually I hear nothing about it. Like, because I'm in a wheelchair, nobody wants to say anything about the words that I say. Oh, not this girl. I tell you, I called myself a thug. And she said something like, well, you certainly are wheelchair pimping. And I thought, no, she didn't. So I looked around at other people like, yo, did you hear that? And people just looked forward, chuckling and smiling like she had said nothing wrong. So I thought, okay, maybe this isn't anything to get excited over. So I kept going, and then I said something stupid like, you don't know me, I still slap guys. And then this girl once again says, you certainly look like you have monkey arms for that. And I thought, no, she didn't. At this point, shots fired, you know what I'm saying? So I hit her back with my top 10 menu. Like, I'm not gonna hit her with my best work yet, so I hit her back. And then, I can't remember what was said, but she hit something back, and it kind of stung me. And again, I looked at other people like, did you hear that? Tell me you heard that. And once again, they just looked forward, smiling and chuckling like nothing. So I decided to hit her back, right? And this time, I amped it up a little bit, and then this girl, just as fast, hits me back. And then we kept going like that back and forth, right? Until one time, she said something that I just couldn't let go, and at that point, every tiny little bit of ghetto that I had in me came erupting to the surface. I just thought, oh no, this cuts it, and I started taking off my jewelry, and I handed it to the girl I was dating at the time's sister. And I was saying, hold my gold, baby, hold my gold. I kept removing my sweater, my watch, and I was like, yeah, I'm really gonna take this girl. So I walked towards her, right, like I'm really gonna do something, but I'm not a violent guy. You know I wouldn't hurt anybody. So I thought, hey, if she lets me anywhere near her, I'm gonna tickle her till she can't breathe. But no, this girl was smart and did not care to hurt my feelings at all. Which is kind of why I like her. Because she went up, I think it was an anthill, maybe it was just a pile of dirt. But yeah, she stayed up there until I decided to calm down, because she was just looking at me like, you poor soul. Please tell me you're not going to try to do anything against me, because let's just be real. I could punt you all the way back to school if I needed to. Now, the second time we met, I think, was in the morning before school. She was over in the morning cafeteria talking to this one guy who would eventually become my best friend. I didn't know him at the time, so she liked him and was just gravitating all around him. And this guy was just standing back like, And then, after that, I didn't go to the gym because, I decided to give them some privacy, or give her some privacy to try and reel them in. And I didn't see her after that until like about a year or so later. It was on a rainy day. I'm not going to talk the specifics about that second time we met because it was embarrassing, it was awkward, and And anyway, we got together. Now, being with her it was nice. It had its times where I was just like, ugh. But that was not because of her. It was because of how she got with her friends. With her friends, she was kind of loud. Like, she would yell at me to get my attention from a block down. I can't do that. I'm not about that life. I have a heart condition. Anyway, besides that, I can't even remember what I was saying to her and what she was saying to me, because now I do not see any flaws in this person. She's now, before I describe her how I have her in my mind, let me just say I haven't talked to her in a year, maybe two, a little bit longer, maybe, I don't know. I can't even remember, but it's been a while. If you look up her name in the dictionary, it's going to have a picture of her. And under it is going to say something weird like, I don't know, Femalia Perfecta. Because this girl barely to never judged. She never judged. I could be any kind of way around her. I could be ugh. I could be the preppiest version of myself, and still, she was cool. And then I could be the meanest version of myself, and she was still... She amped herself up just to meet with whatever I was feeling that day. The only thing more adaptable is a chameleon. It got to the point where her yelling at me from across a block, from down a block, I mean, it was just normal. Like, I would get the urge to yell back from down a block, and she was turning me into her, basically. That non-judgment stuff really works to turn people.